Originals. Jitendra, thank you so much for taking time out and being here with us on Startup Street. You know, you're a hair extensions and wig brand founded in 2019. What made you, take on this journey, and what's it been like since inception? Take us through your key offerings and the gap that you were trying to address.
So thank you very much for having me. So I'm basically a chemical engineer, and I had got nothing to do with this hair extension or hair market itself. But since I was into multiple countries working with oil and gas, I came to know about this industry of human hair, which is surprisingly governed from India, but nobody from India seems to know about it. And it's a global $14 billion market size, which is a big market both in the fashion as well as in the necessity segment. And because of the donation that happens in the temples in India, and which is the only country in the world where you have those traditions, so that is what is driving the growth of this whole industry, which is growing at a 12% CAGR. Now, when I realized this, 95% of the raw material or the human hair is basically only exported as raw material, not as a finished product. That is something what we identified as a very clear gap in this industry. And that is the reason the whole journey of Hair Originals started. And we eventually wanted and have been doing it now to have a complete value chain, right from sourcing to manufacturing all our products here, and then sending the finished top quality products, not only to India, but around the world as a direct to consumer platform.
Right. And, you've raised this $5 million for, what seemed to be a big opportunity in the hair space. If you could sort of tell us how you plan to spend these funds. And one of the key things that you're going to also spend these funds is on experience centers, right? If you could sort of elaborate on these plans.
Yeah. So basically, what the kind of product, the hair extensions, there are primarily permanent extensions and, temporary DIY extensions also. This is a new category creation phase that is basically happening in India. And we have been the first one to completely organize it. Now, what happens is this is a high average order value item wherein a customer wants to try the product before they want to buy it. If you look around today in India, you would not find any place where they can try out the hair extension products or let's say wigs and different type of products. So our offerings has been that, these products our customers should try via our experience centers, which we already have in 11 centers across the country. And we are going to have around 35 more in next 12 to 18 months. And apart from that, we are also very much focused to have our own home trials, basically try at home concept, something similar to what Lenskart did. And we have been already in 11 cities now, and we are scaling it up to 40 cities with the help of these funds around. And we also do free video consultations for those products so that the consumer can get their aspiration and can also find the instant and non-surgical solution to their, aspirations around hair. So eventually, we are working out on all hair makeover related solutions, which no one has ever done in the manner that we have been planning.
Right. So then what are you currently seeing the most demand for? And how do you sell this? What's the offline-online mix?
So today we are a online heavy, I would say, business. We have around 60% of our revenues coming from our online. So basically directly from our website. And then we are the first one to introduce it in all major marketplaces like Nyka's, Myntra's and Amazon's. Apart from that, around 40% comes from our own experience centers and also through the leading salon chains like Gitanjali's, Naturals across the country. And we have the partnerships built with them. We have around 1,400 salons also with which we have built up our partnerships.
Right. So partnerships with 1,400 salons. And if you could sort of quickly tell us, what about your revenues? What are you currently making? And what are the targets you've set for this year? What's profitability looking like?
So currently we are at an ARR of about 25 to 30 crores. And from now on, with the right product market fit achieved, we are looking to close at the coming FY at somewhere around 55 crores with some profitability building in already.
All right, Jitendra, thank you so much for joining us on the show. We're completely out of time, but we wish you all the best going forward.
Thank you very much.
On that note, it is time for us to head into a short break, but don't miss our special conversation with Karthik Reddy of Bloom Ventures and Siddharth Pai of 314 Capital on the sidelines of IVCA Conclave 2025. Stay tuned.